You know the vibes. Back with another video, and today I will be bringing you the Week 4 NBA recap. As you can see, I'm by myself, so I'll probably just go through the events of the week real quick. It was a crazy week, but before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow the IG, follow the TikTok, both at D.NA_pride. Make sure you follow the Twitter at DnA_pride. Bruh, got a bunch of content coming out. It's gonna be a crazy week. I'm not even gonna really say too much, just stay tuned. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Let's get right into it. To start the week off, bruh, the week started off so wild because last Sunday, Rubio dropped 37 points off the bench in Madison Square Garden. He hit 8 threes, and he had 10 assists. Bro, you know how mad as a coach, I'm livid if Ricky Rubio drops 37 points. He hits 8 threes. I guess you can't really be that upset though, because your game plan isn't to stop him from shooting threes. But if he's hitting a couple, there's no way you let him hit 8. That's so wild. Oh my God, that's so wild. I would have been pissed. But so people were talking about the Suns and how they had such a slow start to the season, but they turned it around. They're on a current 7-game winning streak. They look really good. They're playing together as a team. Devin Booker's playing better. They look kind of tough. I'm not saying they're gonna make a championship run or anything, but they do look better as a team, and that's important. Because everybody just counts them out. So I don't know. We'll see how they progress throughout the season. Bro, I tried to tell people. I told people a long time ago, bro. Steph for MVP. It's ridiculous. He dropped 50 like it was nothing. Greatest shooter of all time, greatest point guard of all time. And to solidify that, he just passed Ray Allen for most threes. That man is the greatest of all time, the literal GOAT. You got Miami, boy, we struggled this week. We had a rough week. We were on a 3-game losing streak. Starting with the drama at Denver. What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments what y'all thought about the Jokic, Markieff Morris situation. Bruh, I'm not saying Keith is a clean player or nothing. He's low-key a Grammy player. But I think what Jokic did was completely unnecessary. It was extra, bruh. And Keith not important. He's important to our rotation, bro. And we started losing after he got hurt. He missed the next 2 games, and we lost them both. But whatever. As much as it pains me to say this, I gotta stop hating on Kyle Lowry because he is a good leader for our team. Jimmy got hurt with a sprained ankle, and he really stepped up and has been playing great basketball. I'm oh gosh. That pains me to say because I'm not the biggest Kyle Lowry fan. I feel like we gave up too much for him. I feel like we overpaid for him. I didn't think it was a great look. But he's slowly starting to change my mind. The rookies. The rookie ladder looks crazy. So NBA dropped their official list. I'll put it on one side. But basically they have Evan Mobley at the leader right now. Nah, he's hooping, and I think Cleveland is hooping. They look really good. I mean, they look really good that game Ricky Rubio got off, but nah, he looks really good as a rookie. Him and Jared Allen are playing great together. So, I mean, yeah, that's not terrible for him to be first. Scotty Barnes, if you know, you know, I hated on Scotty Barnes, especially in high school. I thought he was a little overrated, but he's proven to be a great 2-way player. He just knows how to play basketball. He's a great defender. He's confident. It's looking good. Number 3, you got Duarte from Indiana. He's a bucket getter. He plays with a lot of confidence. And it's weird because I didn't really know him in college. He's kind of a sleeper. He's flying under the radar, but he looks great. Francis Wagner, he looks way better than his brother early in his career. It sucks he plays for Orlando because Orlando's such a bad team. But if he gets actually, you know what? They're a nice young system. In a couple of years, I expect them to be a whole lot better. And I expect them to be a key factor in them being better. So yeah. Then they got Josh Giddey. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Josh Giddey. That boy is a problem. Him and Shea about to go crazy in OKC, I promise. You got THT returning back to LA this week. We'll see how they look. The Lakers played really good against Miami this week. And it's weird, because like obviously LeBron's still out. Russ is gonna give you his 20. I don't know if 20 is enough. He still has a lot of turnovers. But I'm not gonna hate on Russ this whole video. Because you kind of know what you're going to get with Russ. It's like the surrounding pieces. They had Malik Monk had a really good game. And if he continues to play at a high level, like I think the Lakers will be a whole lot better than if he drops like 15. I think he had in the upper 20s. And it's like, yo, he looked really good. He looked confident. He was knocking down shots. He was playing a little bit of defense. Like, that's what they're going to need for them to make any type of noise. So, we'll see. But yeah, they got their number one bucket getter back. Yes, THT is their number one bucket getter. I don't care what nobody says. That man is a problem. Colin Sexton. I gave the Cavs all this praise, but unfortunately, he tore his meniscus, and they don't know how long he'll be out. But I don't think that's terrible, because they still got Darius Garland. So, and I think Darius Garland is one of the most underrated players in the league. He's a bucket, but we'll see how the Cavs look. I wasn't expecting the Cavs to make too much noise anyways, but it does suck that they lost Young Bull for at least a little bit of time. The Bulls, the Bulls look really good this year. It's weird. People put DeMar in their MVP ladder now. Like, what do y'all think about that? DeMar MVP? It don't really, I don't know. It sounds a little weird to me, but I mean, it can happen, I guess. He's playing really good. They're playing great as a team. Alex Caruso looks great. The Lakers really do miss him. He's like leading the league in steals right now, which is crazy. He had 6 steals the other night. Like, the Bulls might end up being problematic in the East. Number 1 versus number 2, Cade and Jalen had a duel. And people were commenting and saying, like, Jalen made a big deal out of it. Made it seem like there was a rivalry there, and there wasn't. And Cade looked all nonchalant. And, like, Cade is supposed to be nonchalant about it. He was the number 1 pick. He doesn't have a chip on his shoulder. He has no reason to have a chip on his shoulder. Jalen feels like he should have been number 1. He wanted to go to Detroit. Like, I don't know. Jalen had a better stat line, but Cade came out with the win. And he was a key part. I don't want to say a key part in that win, but down the stretch, he got like a couple of really good buckets. He was making good plays, so I don't know. But Jalen did crazy dunk, which will probably be on the screen somewhere. It was, I don't know. I think that's going to be a great rivalry in the future. I'm curious to see like how it progresses through their career. Speaking of careers and young players doing great, Anthony Edwards dropped a career high 48 points against Golden State. He looks great this year. Man, he looks great. They asked him about Rookie of the Year. He said he was glad LaMelo got it, but he doesn't really care because he's trying to win MVP. The way he's playing, if he keeps trending upwards, I think he can have an MVP season for sure. He looks great. He has it all. He plays defense. He's athletic. He can shoot the ball. He can dribble. He can get it to his teammates. Like, he can rebound. He's a great young player. Like, yo, the Timberwolves don't look good as a team. I think they were actually on a losing streak. After starting the season 3-1, I think they've lost like 4 straight since then or something terrible like that, but we're not talking about them as a team. Anthony Edwards, he looks great. This next thing I think is probably the craziest thing. The Wizards have the best record in the East. And like nobody would have predicted that. Although I do think they won the trade with LA. just because of the pieces they got. Montrezl Harrell looks amazing. He's playing really good. Spencer is playing really good. Bradley Beal's not even having his best year, but they're still winning ball games. Like, they're gonna be tough too. If they can get like one or two more pieces, they might be a contender in a couple years. Maybe. I don't know. Like, they gave Bradley Beal a bunch of role players. Well, I think he needs another star to win, so we'll see how that goes. But crazy week. Kyle Kuzma, since we're speaking of the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma looks really good. He's playing good. That's crazy. Oh, the Clippers. Duh. How could I forget about the Clippers? PG looks... Yo, PG is top 5 right now. And I'm willing to argue that with anybody. I think he's playing at a phenomenal level, both sides of the ball. Like, the Clippers look good. Reggie Jackson looks good, man. They're on a 7-game winning streak of their own. Kevin Durant, I think Kevin Durant is still undebatably the MVP. Just what he's doing, yo, what he's doing in Brooklyn is ridiculous. The Raptors don't look great or anything. Fred VanVleet looks really good. Like, Fred is hooping. I was contemplating on putting attention to this, so like Rudy Gobert and Miles Turner got into it, and I'm just gonna comment and say Rudy Gobert said players who aren't hard shouldn't try to act like they're about their life. Like, if they're not about their life, they shouldn't act like they're about their life. And Rudy said that like he's about their life. Am I tripping or something? Like, is Rudy about that? And I don't know. Is Rudy out here? Is he a French thug or something? I don't. He gangster? I doubt it, but whatever. This season looks amazing. We're not even 10 games into the season yet, or we're barely at 10 games, and like there's just so much exciting stuff happening. It looks great. The finals, who is going to be in the finals is such a toss-up. Like, who's going to win MVP? Everything is just, a lot of teams are hooping, great defense being played, great offense, passing, dunks, posters, everything just looks great. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow the IG. Y'all know what to do, man. Probably won't do a predictions video this week, just cause that's Dom's thing, bro. He's so much better at predicting the games than me. I be trying to pick the dark horse and stuff. Like, yeah, the teams I be picking to be losing. So yeah, but I do have Call of Duty videos dropping this week. I have a bunch of them recorded. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It's Ferg. I'm out.